Hi everyone, quick book review video today. Last week I finished Beyond the Darkened Shore by Jessica Leake. This was April's Fairyloot book. Yep, that's right. And it was billed as a standalone. Turns out there's certainly a sequel, if not another story, so we'll see how that goes. But I can happily say at the end of this story, you could satisfactorily say yes, that is the end of that story, and I'm quite happy to leave it there. I certainly don't feel a burning desire to go and read the sequel because it's not connected directly with anything that's gone on in this book, but I'll have to wait and see if I change my mind, which, you know, when it comes to books is a problem. So Beyond the Darkened Shore is set in Ireland and is a heavy mix of Celtic and Norse mythology. It is a period piece. We have the Viking raids going on. So the Norsemen are around. They are the enemy to our lead character, Kyra. I'm going to pronounce it like that because I think that's how it's pronounced, but I'm not certain. Do correct me if I'm wrong. But Kyra is unusual in that she has this ability to get inside people's heads and control them, which is great if you are in the middle of a battle and you need something that will turn the tide and save your people. She is effectively being used by her father. She's been removed from the royal line, as it were, and she is a warrior maiden. Purely because she has this ability to kill others on the battlefield. There's a lot more to her than we're initially told, which is, it's given throughout the plot, which is very well done, I think. And there is quite a massive enemy coming towards Kyra and her people. And all she wants to do is save her family and her clansmen. That's all she wants to do. And she comes to understand that in order to do that, she has to do things that she might not want to do. There is some really clever mythology in this story. Most of it I already knew, which is quite nice. I am up on my Celtic mythology from Wales, and some of it is similar to the Irish and some of it is not. Certainly there are different names for the same kind of mythology tales. And the way that the Celtic mythology and the Norse mythology is mixed together, I think is really clever, particularly when you start seeing the parallels between what each culture believed. I find that very, very interesting, how ideas have spread across the world and been incorporated into their own cultures, which I find very interesting, which I probably said twice already, but hey. There is a romance line throughout the story. It's not brilliantly portrayed. I didn't instantly get it, and it is a bit of a trope as well, so that could be a problem for some people, but it does kind of make sense considering what our two characters go through. That bond would appear, and when you read the story you understand why they are drawn to each other. So there is that. I would say the last third of the book, it's almost slightly rushed. There's this big build up towards something, and then it kind of, I don't know what I was expecting, but I was expecting probably more than what I was given, considering this is what we've been aiming towards. And it felt like it was almost dealt with too easily. It wasn't dealt with easily, but it felt like it was too easily wrapped up, as it were. I think that's how I'm going to explain it without actually trying to spoil anything to anyone. But certainly if you like Celtic, Norse mythology, if you like battles, if you like politics, if you like big dark family secrets, this is the story for you. It is a YA book, so there is that element to it. It does read like a YA story, but it's a really well told YA story, I would say. I wasn't bored by it. Certainly if you don't know anything about these mythologies, you would learn an awful lot. You could tell that the author knew what she was talking about. That certainly came across on the page. And you were under no illusions of the tales being told. So that was very good. Very interesting as well, like I say. If you've read Beyond a Darkened Shore, please let me know what you thought of it down below. I'd be interested to see if anyone actually didn't enjoy it. Why didn't you enjoy it? That would be interesting to find out, people. I may have done a more detailed review on my book blog. I'm not sure. But you can go and check out my book blog. Link is in the description box down below. As are all my social media links, Goodreads, Twitter and Instagram. You can come along and say hi. That would be lovely. And so there we go. Yeah, I think that's it. So as always, thank you very much for watching and happy reading. Bye.